Howdy. This is, I would say this is like a little bit of a surprise. This is a Pivot Mach 4 SL. I just put the seat in backwards.
It's his first day.
This bike is actually Chase's new bike. And you might be asking, oh, I thought Chase already had a Mach 4 Pivot SL.
You thought wrong.
I said it backwards, Pivot Mach 4 SL. No, you thought right, she did. But then they came out with the batteries on the suspension.
Big upgrade.
Because of the way RockShox or Schrammers is launching Flight Attendant. The only really good way to get your hands on the Flight Attendant right now is to just buy the complete bike. There's gonna be a upgrade kit for this bike in the future, but Pivot is one of the launch partners for Flight Attendant, and they have the Mach 4 SL Team Edition.
Whoa.
Flight Attendant. And like I said, the only way to really get your hands on the suspension is to just buy this bike. Now, that's kind of annoying if you already own one and you have a bunch of races that are coming up really, really soon. And that's why I said it's kind of a surprise, because we're gonna just surprise Chase with this. She might know already if she saw all the emails, but that's okay.
Actually, I might not even know.
She might not know. Chase has been working really hard. Obviously, she just had a baby, and so she's been working really hard on like getting back into shape for racing. And she told me that she wanted to win some races, and I thought it would be fun to put her on the best bike to try to do that. She already loved her Pivot a lot, and I was just gonna get her suspension, but again, that's not possible. So we got a whole new bike, and Chase's green bike is now getting passed on to Grace, who's gonna ride that as her mountain bike now. So it all works out. Everybody's gonna be happy, and we have a sick new Pivot with batteries on your suspension. We opened the box, and both of us immediately were like, that's some McDonald's French fries in there.
Thanks, McDonald's.
Thanks, McDonald's, for helping make this build a reality. Anyway, all right.
Clean.
It's so cool. I love that.
What entire nation is that thing?
This is Flight Attendant. They Pivot also, they didn't do like the outers color match, but they do have the color match stickers. It looks awesome.
That's super sick.
Yeah, it's the same color as that, so it all ties together. They did a great job with this. Big fan of how they do that on all their bikes. As we've gotten to work with Pivot more and more, it's a really cool company. Definitely recommend their products, especially this bike. This is definitely the bike that makes the most sense for where we live.
Big bar.
Yeah, this actually came on my Epic, but like, look at how good that.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
I know, and it's the right size for Chase and everything. So
oh, dang.
I'm so excited about this build. She's gonna have the coolest Pivot, I think, out of anybody in the world.
Not region.
Not even region.
We're going world.
Worldwide. Or could. You might be concerned about the sizing on this. Chase, like I said, we already know that Chase had this bike, and so we can be confident in cutting it, because she had already asked me to do this on her other Pivot. We went on a ride together. She was having a really hard time keeping her front wheel on the ground, and I immediately was like, yeah, we need to slam your stem. So we're just gonna do that.
Check this out, y'all. Got the 4 batteries here. What's really cool here is they come with the, if I can get this thing open, piece of junk, no, comes with a 4 battery charger. Because now we need 4 batteries, not 2.
Control SL wheels with Chase's favorite Pirelli Scorpion H tires. Just gonna make the best possible bike. And I think the Control SL fits the bill well. Matches the frame too.
That's not right.
All right.
Those wheels look sick.
The bike came with some awesome Reynolds wheels that I think would be completely good wheels, and nothing against them at all. You know, a DT 180 hub is just faster than an i9 hub at the end of the day. If you're wanting the fastest thing, which is the goal with this bike, we want to have the 180 hub. It's got ceramic bearings, super smooth, and the i9 hub is excellent, and I'm not ragging on it at all, but it's just a slower rolling hub. It has more friction in the mechanism. So just in case you're wondering why we aren't using the awesome wheel set that came with this bike. So hopefully that clears that up. How are we doing aesthetically?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. I'm waiting for a water bottle cage.
Should we put a black one on?
Oh, it should. Yeah, it should for sure be black.
Yeah, let's put a black one on. That'd be so sick.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I think these came off of Chase's gravel bike that we recently, or I don't know if he sold it already or encountered a slight problem. That ain't gonna work. I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
I even have a cage that has like a slider majig, and even with it like all the way up, it doesn't work at all. I'm gonna just flip the shock around. I don't know if that's gonna affect the flight attendant, but I think there's room for the flight attendant down low. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I can switch this around and then make it work, because yeah, that's not gonna work right. I'm not 100% sure if flight attendant sensor is affected by the orientation of the shock. So hopefully it's not, because I don't think that this works the way it is. It might work on like a bigger bike. What we just learned is that nobody checked to see.
Dang it.
Oopsie. All right. Okay, so we got the shock, and the hardware seems to be the same front end, bottom.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Nice, I guess.
Convenient. I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that should.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with this solution. Whoop. That might even look cooler. What do you think?
It kind of does, actually.
I actually like it. Cool. Yeah, I think we're succeeding right now, everybody. Despite great adversity, great water bottle adversity here. You know, it's really hard out there for women in size small bikes and drinking water while they ride their mountain bikes. Nobody seems to be able to figure that out.
It kind of seems like they could, though. Like, there has to be something.
We just figured it out for them. But yeah, I think they should probably think about it. Girls mountain bike. Did you know that?
I did not.
You didn't know that girls mountain bike?
No, this is new information. Wait, Chase mountain bikes?
Chase mountain bikes?
That's crazy.
Does Chase drink water?
I'm not sure. I'll have to call her and
Yeah,
ask.
call her.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I think you could probably fit a full-size water bottle too. So,
You probably could.
yeah, I think this is a big improvement. And we were both kind of just talking, like, this kind of looks cooler too. So, like, I think no harm, no foul. You know, if you order a small Pivot Mach 4 with flight attendant, just do that and you'll be good to go. And Pivot, if you're watching this, you might want to send them out swapped around, because I don't think there's any problem here. I think it's just like a quick fix, but it might be confusing to some people at first. So real-time solutions.
When are bikes not gonna have handlebars and you're just gonna be like, hey Siri, turn the handlebar?
One thing I will say too is like another great feature of Pivot is that you don't even need a steer stop.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, they really did a good job
Dang.
with this bike. I'm a big fan of this bike. I know I don't have one, but like I can't have every bike, you know? In case you're wondering, slammed -12-degree revolve control cockpit, and it does not contact the handlebar, the frame, so good job. We need a shorter crank for Chase. I don't have it on hand right now, no big deal. They did send out the narrower SL crank, which is, I think, appropriate for this bike. This requires a 2mm spacer. One thing that they just also did is they sent out the spacers for the dub wide crank. This is not a dub wide crank, so we're gonna find a spacer. Just if you get this bike in the mail and you're confused why these aren't the right ones. No big deal. So in this press fit 92 shell, it requires a 2mm spacer, which we have now installed. You put the crank on it. The power meter is critical to the flight attendant working. If you don't have the power meter, or I guess the pedal sensor, it will not function. This is reading the inputs from your crank, the derailleur, and like the fork and stuff. It literally won't work unless you have a power meter, so keep that in mind. Dang.
Sounds clean.
So I got a sick K-Edge computer mount for this bar. It bolts right in. It's so much nicer than the one Specialized sends out with this. It's like the one they send out is like a piece of plastic and it's functional, but I think this is so much better. Totally worth checking out the K-Edge rounds. We should have these in stock, I think, at thebicyclestation.com. If you're interested, check it out. We have tons of stuff in stock. And if you're wanting to get a pivot like this, hit us up. We can help you. Definitely super stoked to show this to Chase in the morning. I think she's gonna like freak out. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
Okay, so with Flight Attendant, you pair the system from the fork.
Whoa, green. Oh, red.
There we go. It wasn't working at first, so we got the 2 shifters, boom, and then this one. I almost forgot the shock. We gotta pair the shock too.
That's so crazy. One day we're gonna have to pair the brakes.
Please, sooner than later.
Tomorrow would be amazing.
Release the wireless brakes. We know they're coming. We know.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming. That is insider information. I know stuff. I'm just assuming that this is not a cut chain. It comes in like a plastic bag, and every pivot I've done so far was not pre-cut. And so we're gonna go ahead and assume this one is not pre-cut, and just if we're wrong, then that's just $150 that we throw away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, high stakes. Very, very high stake.
What if these were like $1,000?
Nobody would buy it.
Dang it.
They go out of business.
What if Shram goes out of business?
I think that would be the end of the bike industry.
If there's no Shram, why have a bike?
I don't even know if you could have a bike without SRAM. I think we're good. I think we're... Because the rest of this build really requires the person who's riding the bike to set the rest of the suspension up. I'll do the brake hoses tonight, but we don't need to film that. I don't like filming the brake hoses. It's always boring. Anyway,
Thing's clean.
we'll pick this back up tomorrow, and hopefully, I think Chase knows, but maybe we'll surprise her. Who knows? So just wanted to quickly mention, we got this in the mail on launch day, March 12th. So we are probably one of the first people to build one of these Flight Attendant Mach 4s up. I don't want to come off like I think Pivot like screwed up with the shock or anything like that. It's all brand new stuff, and I think everybody's trying to figure it out all at the same time. So definitely easy solution, just flipping that upside down. No big deal. Surprise!
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to walk in. You were like, go outside and then like walk back in, and I was like, weird. Jesse, I hate to break it to you, this wasn't a surprise.
Yeah, I realized that.
Every invoice, every order, I know about. Everything goes through me.
So yeah, Chase knew about it, but that's okay.
I love the thought.
Yeah.
Love the effort.
Now-
I knew this was here the whole time.
So now you have batteries on your bike though.
Yeah, 4 batteries.
Are you
4,
gonna
right?
charge? Are you gonna charge them, or are you just?
Oh no, I don't do that. That's you. You charge with my batteries. Better Bubs does.
Do you like this color better?
Yeah, I really hated the green. I tried for months. But Grace has the green now.
Let's go try it out.
Oop around.
Forgot to weigh this. 24.5 pounds. A little heavy actually. I'm a little surprised by that.
This is why I want to use the other door.
Well, it's blocked. Do you like how the suspension has batteries, or do you dislike that so far?
Honestly, it's kind of annoying to have more batteries as someone that doesn't... I'm shit at charging batteries. So, kind of annoying, but...
I'm excited to ride with you on Monday. We're gonna do a battery first impression video.
Oh man.
It already locked out.
Yeah, it did like a little like...
My mom called it the bird chirp on her bike.
She's not wrong.
Okay, hit the bump. Did it do it?
It did like a little... Yeah, it did a little thing. It's open, and now it's locked. And now... And now it's locked. And now it's open. Oh, and now it's locked. And I'm gonna hit a bump. It says pedal. Now locked. I don't even know what to say for the outro. I wasn't even a part of this video. I don't know what's been said. Oh god.
We're gonna go ride these bikes with the batteries on the suspension. I've ridden my Flight Attendant bike a lot so far. I've ridden it 100 miles so far, and Chase will experience it for the first time. We're gonna set it up and make, like, there's a lot of phone setup that we need to do, so hopefully we'll film some of that. This has been the new Pivot Mach 4, same as the old Pivot Mach 4, except
With Flight Attendant.
with Flight Attendant.
Same but different. Fix the crank there. Everyone's gonna roast me. I never fix the crank.
Whatever,
It's fine.
it's fine. Bye.
Bye.